Michieletto will start things surfing. Here's one of the toughest players we have seen. Wang Hebin took 2 brutal shots to his head earlier in the week. Didn't miss a beat. Hebin goes, and it is up the pipe from the backcourt.
China have surprised a few teams already with the way they won their offense. How quick that is.
Tough serve will get you where you want to go. Middle. Italy's block. What a pickup from TUI. He's everywhere, but Italy prevails.
One of the top scorers in that match against Poland. 7 blocks, so expect him to be a heavy presence at the net. And he does so well to recognize it's an out-of-system play. He just gets his feet there low and tight over.
Giovanni Sanguinetti. Pass is nice. Here's Italy's chance. How about that? The great one.
Starts with a good defense there from Italy, but the read and the movement to get out there early in that inside arm, paying a lot of attention to those angles and pressing it back. It's really tough to block that.
Kaboom goes Richlitsky.
Perfectly handled by Michieletto. You don't want to test him in the reception. And barely even perfectly in position to run an offense, still looking at where they can go in that instance down the line.
Bounce down from Kamil Richlitsky.
Serving like this, that's not the toughest serve you can put in. And again, targeting Michieletto, which I wouldn't recommend to any.
The June serve. Perfect pass. And put away.
Yeah, there's the problem. When you change it up, you go away from Michieletto. That's who's waiting on the other side. So it's really, they're between a rock and a hard place as to where to serve. But it feels like
I also wouldn't recommend Palazzo. Little ball sent back. Send it back. And look how big Spertoli is playing.
Gianelli for years. He's playing big physically and emotionally. Good hang.
Shuhan's serve. Into the block. Richlitsky waiting behind. They go in front.
He's just waiting for that ball to be flung into his wheelhouse. I love that Italy recycle, go again, this time even faster. And you see Sanguinetti barely having time to do a little spin before he's in the air again.
And right between the elevator doors before they close.
Oh.
Shut down. Michieletto gets all of it with Sanguinetti.
China, that's not a smart swing. Michieletto is too big to test his hands.
Oh. Wow. 102 kilometers to the sideline. We'll talk after this. Spertoli serve for set point. Spertoli takes a look. And it's over. Vital Heinen said to Salima, they tend to think hard hit, the play's over.
From that top-down angle, 1, 2, 3 front court attackers, 1 from the back court, and there just aren't enough blockers to put on every single attacker, and that just makes it a very difficult game to play when there's a completely free net for Latvia.
Over the top. Wang Hebin serve. Well handled. And then Richlitsky tries a different speed, a different pace. There's some tough serving from Italy's side. And a massive block, Galassi and Lavia. This is the moment for China. Are you going to let Italy keep building this big lead, or do you have a response? Easier said than done when it's back-to-back aces by Michieletto.
He's got all of them.
Back to power. You've got to be kidding me. 4 consecutive aces.
Get his feet set, so a good choice to use by China.
Spertoli puts up a beautiful ball. Side of the left hand. Quick whip. Balasso brings it up. And that's when Spertoli says, I'll set, thank you. No middle attacker available for China. Great serve, but a better pass from Balasso. Wow, what a pass from Fabio Balasso. Juai-Tong. Uh-oh, an error. Got to be put away. And it is power tip from the outside. And they are being aggressive on the backcourt attack as well.
But too much power.
Oh, solo block. What an energy boost. Can they finish?
That can cause frustration and confusion. I'd like to see that next time.
Down the line, smooth from Lavia.
Sneak this down the line. Slices through warm butter.
Over the top, and that's why they're tipping so much. They are having some success with it. Rychlitsky powers the ball down. And here we're seeing a little more of that movement from China's serve-receive. That'll do it. Italy goes up 2-0 over China.
He could hang back there for 10 points if he wanted to.
Big block. China takes the lead.
Oh.
Went right back to Rychlitsky after the mistake. And Rychlitsky again, Rychlitsky. And then pushed down. It's China in the driver's seat. Giovanni Sanguinetti, 25 years old. Well set. You gotta love that set by Yi Yao Chen of China. Again, body control by Jai Dejun.
And for Spertoli.
Sanguinetti got there just in time, both times. And then off the block and out. Rao Shuhan needs to match the energy with his serve. Oh my.
A little bit, that ball. Spertoli's off the net by not by much. And if you got someone like Michieletto, it doesn't matter where the ball's coming from.
Beautiful put up. They run the middle, brought back. It's got to be big. Spertoli back set coast to coast. China picking everything up. Can they mount an attack? And it's finally a big swing by Italy after a lot of tipping and soft touches from China.
Looking at Lorenzano diving to come in and pop that up. And again, we talked about you're not really losing a whole lot of level when you bring him in, and that is the danger of a team like Italy. You can sub in and out whoever you want, and you're really still at that world.
And I think that's why we're seeing a lot of one-on-ones in the middle. What are you going to do? Leave Rychlitsky alone?
Nah, you got it. You got it.
Rychlitsky, big block off it. Has to be a good swing, and it was for China. Great pass. Swing's got to be big, and it is. Front court setter in Spertoli. Rychlitsky again. Lavia for the final swing. Why not? Mickey Aletto, the maestro, to close things out, and Italy sweeps China.